So Bloodborne patch 1.07 released today, just a couple of days before the release of the Old Hunters DLC. And with the patch, game got a new co-op covenant, the League, which will be available for everyone even if you do not own the upcoming DLC. To access the League, you have to gain access to the windmill in Forbidden Woods. Inside, you find Valder, the leader of the League.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, Master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League? Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates. Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing, and each other. Always.
After you have joined the League, you get the Impurity rune, that adds 2% of maximum HP while co-oping. A Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This rune, discovered inside the Forbidden Beast Eater, came to symbolize impurity and the oath of the League. Confederates of the League cooperate with hunters from other worlds and hunt to discover vermin. Vermin writhe within filth and are root of man's impurity. Crush all vermin without hesitation. When you successfully help hosts to defeat bosses, you're granted something called Vermin. A centipede-like creature discovered on successful hunts by League hunters. Vermin, found hidden within filth, are only seen by League confederates and are the root of man's impurity. The League has assumed the task of finding and crushing all vermin. Perhaps there is some mercy in the madness. Those who wish to see vermin can, and those who choose to are provided with boundless purpose. After crushing your first vermin, and by talking to Walter again, you're granted access to new gesture and League staff, which acts as a leaderboard for co-op helpers.
Ah, very good. You've crushed some vermin. I'm the Master of the League, I can see it in your eyes. I'm pleased. This makes you a true fellow of the League. A Confederate. Now, take this staff, a symbol of our oath, of our blood-drenched fate. You'll be welcomed as a true Confederate. Go forth with renewed vigor. In short time, you will see how the mission takes hold of one's spirits.
The League staff is the sign of Confederate. A directory within the hilt lists the names of fellow Confederates. Members of the League brandish his staff to indicate themselves to fellow members of the League. There shall be no sympathy for those engaged in the bloody mission of the League, no matter that an oath must be taken to uphold the illusion. If you decide to kill Walter, he drops his helmet for you. One-eyed iron helm, an iron helm resembling an upside-down bucket. A single hole allows one to peek out with a single eye, which is probably all that its original owner had. Be careful, however. After killing Walter, once you step outside you will be attacked by a hunter, who has something rather surprising in his arsenal. That thing is new hunter tool called Madara's Whistle, which the hunter drops after being killed. It requires 18 blood tinge to use. It also has S scaling on blood tinge. Whistle of a Madara's twins, denizens of the Forbidden Woods. The twins grew up alongside of a poisonous snake and developed a silent inhuman kinship. The poisonous snake grew uncontrollably, raised on a healthy diet of beast entrails. Even after their deaths, it is said to respond to the call of Twins' whistle from within the nightmare. That's all for now, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to play the Old Hunters DLC in just a few days. Take care.